Hello and welcome to Chuck's Diecast car and model reviews. Today we're going to be taking a look at this model. This is actually a lovely little model that I've had for a good long time. This is the Porsche 550 Spyder, and this model is made by Maisto, as you can see here, and is in 1/18 scale. Like I said, I've had this model for a good long time, probably 20 years, and it is a surprisingly good model given the fact that it is a Maisto model that I got for pretty cheap. For those of you that don't know the 550 Spyder, this was made back in the late 1950s. Probably most famously being the car that James Dean was driving when he was killed in that car crash in California. But it was a very good race car for its time. It was known for being able to beat cars with much more horsepower than it, because it was so light and so agile. And so it was a big racer in terms of popularity back in the day, but it was not a very big car. For those of you who just can't visualize just how small this car is, I'm going to go ahead and compare it to a modern Porsche 911. I mean, that shows you just how small this car is. It's a good 2, maybe even 3 feet shorter than a modern 911, and a 911 isn't exactly a large car. But this model is, excellent in detail, and it has, some nice features in it. So let's go ahead and take a look at it here. Wheel detail is well done. Of course, it had drum brakes back in this day, so you can't really see the brakes. It even has a little lifting point there for the jack that you can see there. Again, the detail there is very nice. I like the good detail here on the filler on the hood as well. Now you know where Singer, the guys who modify 911s to make them into super sports cars, got their idea to put the filler cap in the center of the hood there. But again, it looks very nice. I like this little nearly useless rear view mirror here that's not mounted on a stock, but I guess you can try and use that to look behind you. Detail on the model again is very nice at the front. Headlights look good. You can see here the the ribbing and everything on the headlights looks very good. Turn signals are looking as they should as well, and then this lower vent also looks very nice too. Taking a look under the hood here. Now, I don't know if all 550s had a fuel tank that size, but that is probably like an extended range fuel tank for distance racing there. But again, you can see here that the detail is excellent. I mean, they painted in the hold down straps for the tank. They painted in the I guess that would be the vent for the fuel tank filler as well. You can see that actually I don't know if you can tell, but you can see there the battery at the front even has a decal on there saying Bosch, showing that it's a Bosch battery in there. So again, very, very nicely done. So definitely a very good model. Now when you take a look at the rear end here, you can see the vents there are very good too. Decal back here is good. Taillights look good as well. So detail back here is definitely very good for a bargain basement model here. Let's take a look underneath here too. You can see here as well the exhaust and the sump guard for the engine there too, so pretty good detail there as well. Taking a look under the here, you can see the tiny little engine in there. I believe this was, like a 15 or 1600 cc flat 4, and you can see the detail in there. This must be a tool kit, and then also you can see here that they even have the tie down straps for the spare tire in there as well. And also you can see here that the grate and ventilation at the hood there is see-through there too, so very nice detail there as well. Looking at the interior, of course this is an open car, so you kind of have to have a nicely detailed interior to make things look realistic. So again, that's very good there too. You can see the shifter in there, handbrake down there too. There's even the cross bracing there that you had to put your legs over to get to the pedals, and the steering wheel. I mean, that's really, really nice. I mean, that is an excellent model in terms of detail of the dash, the steering wheel. There's even a hold strap here for or hold handle for the passenger there. So, gosh, I really, really like this model. And actually, I really like this car. If I had my options, there are companies nowadays that actually make replicas of this car in very, very nice detail. And I wouldn't mind having one of these, just as a nice thing to drive around on the weekend, if you know what I mean. But it's not the fastest car, but it just looks so cool, and you would just be styling when you were driving one of these suckers around. But as it is, that is the complete review of this car. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like it, and of course sign up for my channel. Have a great day.